إلى من يجمع المال ويلقى فيه أهوالا. سنون العمر ماضية وكأس الموت قد سالا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Dear beloved viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to this program on Trials of Wealth, in which we have reached to the point whereby we are discussing wealth distribution in Islamic perspective. In the previous episodes, we talked about two instruments, which are wasiyah, an Islamic will, as well as we talked about waqf. In today's program, we will continue by discussing a third instrument, which is gifting or hiba. Now, I started explaining what hiba is in the previous program, and also articulated that there are legal or conditions that applies for a valid hiba. And these conditions related to the donor, related to the donee, mawhub lahu, and there are conditions related to the subject matter, which is al-mawhuba. And I explained that with respect to the donor, someone who wants to donate, this is an act which is quite recommended in Islam. Our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam encouraged us to exchange gifts to each other. Now, you are a person of means. You have huge pieces of land. You have a flat of 7, 10, 20 flats. MashaAllah, Allah has given you something which maybe your other relatives don't have. Okay? Rather than letting them struggle with regards to where they stay or with regards to paying rental, you can decide and give a gift, a piece of your land to your brother or to your sister or to your friend or to an orphan or to someone who is needy, okay, as a gift to him. That you are my brother, you are my neighbor, you are my friend, I have this acres of land, I give 2, 1 or half acre to you, lillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. That is something which is recommended in our religion, and that is one of the way you can distribute your wealth while you are still alive. So for a person to do this, he should be of sound mind. Okay? And second, he should be in control of the property, that you are the owner of the property. It's not right for a person who doesn't own the property to start giving gifts to other people. Okay, so that is very important conditions with regards to the donor. Now there are conditions with regards to the donee, the person you are giving him. Also, some scholars are saying that the person that is given the gift, he should be of sound mind. Look here, Islam requires that we take good care of properties, of al-mal. Mal is amana. Mal is something that is good. Mal is a trial, okay? Now, if you're giving this something good or a trial to a loosey-minded person, what do you expect? This property will be lost, or it can be a cause of destruction to this particular donee. So, Sharia requires that when it comes to handling properties, okay, we should take good care of those properties. And if we think we don't have the expertise of handling the properties, we need to seek and consult the experts with regards to handling these particular properties. So the donee also should be a person of sound mind. You don't give a gift, you don't give a property as a gift to insane person. Someone is insane and then we're saying this is a gift, I'm giving it to him. Okay, no, Sharia doesn't stipulate that. So give as a gift to a person of sound mind, okay, who has also reached the age of puberty or majority, bulugh. Okay, this is also another important condition. So sound mind, and also has reached a point of baligh, especially if it is a substantial amount and not this is small gift which we are giving kids like sweets and so on. Those token gifts can be given to someone who is not at the age of majority, but we're talking if it is substantial, valuable property or a huge amount of money, and then you should give it to someone of sound mind, as well as someone who has reached the age of majority, someone whom you know, or you have all reasonable grounds to believe that he can use it for the good. Also, it's not allowed to give a gift to animal pets. Okay, this has been the Western kind of practice in the Western world. You find a person with huge estate, and he writes in his will that I dedicate once I die, I dedicate this whole valuable property to my dog, or to my cat, or to my you name them. Now Islam doesn't allow us to give our properties to animals, okay? To animals, not at all. We can't give a hiba, so this is a gift, I'm giving it to my to my cat, or to my dog, or to my cow, or to my goat, or to my camel, etc., etc. So that is also very important. Other scholars are saying also it's not permissible to give a gift in favor of a fetus, okay, unborn baby. So these are some of the conditions related to the doni. Moving to the subject matter of hiba, al-mawhub. Okay, that al-mawhub also needs to fulfill certain conditions. And Sharia scholars are saying that anything that is permitted to sell can be a subject matter of hiba. Anything that you can sell, you can also give it as a gift. There is no problem with that. So think of any item which you can sell, then Sharia allows you to also give it as a gift. So it could be a husband giving jewelry to a wife, or giving an apartment to the parent, or giving a piece of land to a brother or sister, etc., etc. So with regards to conditions on al-mawhub, subject matter of the hiba, that is in brief what some of the scholars have said. Now when it comes to conditions of a subject matter of sale, there are so many conditions that have been laid down there, but we will not go into details in this particular program. Now, having articulated the conditions for subject matter, it is also important that there should be a contract of hiba. It is very important that this thing is done in formal way, so as to avoid quarrels with other family members. You might have given a gift to your brother, but if you don't make it very formal, there are no offer and acceptance, or there are no written statement that you have given a gift, a certain property or a certain amount of money to so and so, most likely your inheritors will claim it. And this has happened with some brothers. Someone used to live with his neighbor in a very good time. Actually, the neighbor was the one who used to take care or to safeguard the piece of land of his friend, of his neighbor. They were close by. Okay, he had a piece of land, and the other one, the neighbor, had a house there. So this neighbor used to even take care or look around the piece of land for his other neighbor. Now, these two neighbors living in a very good terms, the person who had this piece of land, he gave a gift, a portion of the land to his other neighbor. Okay, that you are a good person, you are taking care of my land. I have dedicated this size of land as a gift to you for the good thing you have done to me. Now, unfortunately, it was not written. There was no witnesses to that particular to this particular action. When the person died, person with a piece of land, when he passed on, then the children comes in and say, this is our father's estate, so that's it, we have to take it. The neighbor told them that your father, before he died, he gave me this piece of land as a gift to me. Unfortunately, there was nothing written, no witness, neither witnessed by other people. So let us make these things formal, especially in our countries, especially at this age whereby the old and the young are chasing to accumulate wealth. As the Prophet ﷺ said, الشيخ شاب في حب المال وطول الأمل, that the old is the same as the young when it comes to two things, when it comes to acquisition of wealth, and as well as having a desire to live long. We share this. The old and the young all have this kind of appetite. So when it comes to a property, once you give it as a hiba to your parents or to your brothers or to your sisters, it is highly recommended that you do it through formal mechanisms. Let it be witnessed. Let the other person accept that I have accepted this property or this amount of money as a gift to me. Let it be formal, and let us move from informal kind of transactions. The age of trust has really passed by us. Now we are really living at the age of mistrusts. Nobody trusts anybody. So it's important that our transactions, including hiba transaction, if we give a hiba, let it be in a formal way. Now I want to also say that we have seen, and this is a very good example, we have seen people, mashallah, during their lifetimes giving part of their properties to their relatives or to their friends or to the needy people. This is something that we needed to encourage. I know a person who used to have 2 houses in a city, and unfortunately her sister used to stay in a very low quality houses, these houses with the grasses as the roof and so on. So they were living in a very low quality kind of houses. Now this brother, mashallah, since he had the 2 houses, and he noticed that her sister is living in a poor quality house, he decided one of his house, okay, he gave it as a gift to her sister. Okay, so this is something that we needed to do to our relatives. Okay, you don't wait until you die and then people will get their share, definitely, according to the laws of inheritance. But if you're still alive and you see that you have a brother who has so many children compared to you, okay, his house is not able to accommodate all those children just to live in, okay, and you have a bigger house, okay, do something, do khair to your relative and give him something so that a house or that he can live comfortably. As you know, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Arba'atun min as-sa'ada: there are 4 things which is part of happiness, and one of them is al-manzilatun wasi'an, a spacious house. So if you have a spacious house and your relative is living in a very squeezed house, okay, you can give part of can give the apartment to your brother so that he can stay in a very spacious house, or you can help him to pay the rent of the spacious house, okay, as a gift, as a gift to him, and so on and so forth. So I encourage here that we Muslims should embrace this culture of giving ourselves a hiba, something which we see these days have been lost. It is only young lovers who are exchanging gifts these days rather than blood relatives. We blood relatives, brothers and sisters in Islam, we need to revive this culture of giving gift to one another, and Allah will increase love among ourselves. So at the point where we wonder where mercy has gone, where the love between ourselves has gone, okay, let us remember that exchanging gift is one of the sanctioned tool for us to use so that we can build love among each other. So dear beloved viewers, we will take a short break and conclude this topic of hiba and move on to another instruments. Please don't go away.
إلى من يجمع المال ويلقى فيه أهوالا سنون العمر ماضية وكأس الموت قد سالا